Okay, so here we are in the word frequency tool. We just generated a list of highly converting keywords from the keyword suggestion tool up here. Okay, so now the second step is to take that large list and paste them into this right here. Now what this tool does is it's going to count each one of these words and find out how many times the words in this list are there. So we're going to add it up right now. So what you're going to do here is you're going to come over to the left, the right, and you're going to click sort. What that's going to do is it's basically going to show you the most important keywords here. Okay, now remember, the way that Amazon does keyword optimization is that the first keyword that you put in your title or the first keyword that you put in your search terms are the most relevant and most important keyword for your product. The second keyword that you put is the second most important, so it has a little less weight than the first keyword, and so on and so forth. So what does that mean? Well, that means that we're going to want to have these relevant keywords inside our title as long as they're relevant, okay? So if we're selling a backpack, very obviously we're going to want to have backpack in the first slot. Now, you're asking, why is 4 up here and why does it have 76? Well, 4 is a filler word, obviously, that people type in the search results, that they're looking for. So they're generally looking for backpack for women, okay? So in that instance, this tool is going to count that 4, but is that 4 important? No, it's not. What's important is women and backpack, not backpack for women, if that makes sense. So we're going to just ignore this 4 here, and instead we're going to put backpack as our first keyword and women as our second keyword, okay? Then girls, and then backpacks, because plural versions of words are actually indexed as separate keywords in Amazon's system. So what do you do from this point on? Well, now that we have them sorted correctly, because we clicked this sort button, we're going to take the counts away, just like this, and then we're going to copy all of these words in here. Now, if you're more comfortable, you can copy 4 in here as well. It's not really going to matter much, but you just copy all these. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into your Amazon store. You're going to go into the product that you're selling. You're going to click the edit button. And then what you're going to go do is you're going to go put these inside the fields that say search terms. That's where these keywords are indexed. Now, that's the back end. That's different than the front end. The front end is what customers see. That's your title, your bullet points, all of that stuff. And yes, you are going to want to have these types of words in the front end as long as they're actually relevant. If I'm selling a Nike backpack, I should not put JanSport in my front end keywords. But I can put JanSport in my back end keywords because customers don't see back end keywords, only Amazon does. So Amazon is going to put my backpack in front of people that want to buy or are looking for a JanSport backpack. Maybe they'll change their mind and buy my Nike backpack instead, and that's the whole point. Now, there's a lot more stuff that you can do with keywords, so please take a look at the keyword intersection tool, and I'll show you exactly where to go from there. I will also show you how to use the phrase frequency tool at this time. Now, the phrase frequency tool is pretty much the same exact thing as the word frequency tool. Instead of counting words, it counts phrases. So if I come back in here and I copy all of these phrases that we put in earlier and I take them to the phrase frequency tool, instead of counting each word, obviously it's just going to count each phrase. So I can sort that just like this, and I can see, okay, this phrase, backpack purse for women, is very important. Where do I want to put this? Well, I want to put this in my front end keywords. So I will likely put this phrase as one of my bullet points or in my product description, or maybe I will slide it somewhere into the title of my product. You do the math, right? There are so many different ways that you can do this. And you can even change this stuff on existing listings that aren't yours. Sometimes Amazon will accept the change, sometimes they won't. You just have to try. So remember, keyword optimization for all of your listings is so important, because the only way that people see your listing in the first place is if it shows up when they search. So we need to make sure that our listings show up as much as possible if we want to make sales. Like I said earlier, if you're interested in the keyword intersection tool, head over there right now and I'll be able to describe exactly what that does for you and how that benefits you.